When I was first told about this honor, I was really shocked. I couldn't believe that a social worker could be placed in the same ranks of eminent women like Miss Chua, Professor Chan Hing Chi, Dr. Kanwaljit Soin, and Madam Halima Yaqub. And as I thought about it, I thought, my gosh, my achievements are nowhere near theirs. But I was also very humbled and moved to be chosen because this award gives recognition to my profession, social work, and probably one of the most underestimated professions in the world, not just in Singapore. Most people think of us as good-hearted people who, do handouts and visit the poor and give food rations. But a social worker or a good social worker needs much more than a good heart or just wanting to do good. We are really the custodians of public funds. We are the bridge between the vulnerable and the policymakers. We actually are on the ground, so we actually are in the best position to inform policymakers whether the policies are impacting them in the way it is intended. But this award also gives recognition to the issues of family violence. And as a teenager, I used to read the stories in the Her World. My aunt used to buy it all the time, so we'd all kind of grab it and read it. And there were lots of stories about the adversity as well as the triumphs of women and girls who went through difficult times. And in Her World, I read about family violence. Not that it influenced me to go into family violence, but I used to read the stories human stories in Her World, and family violence was some of the topics that you all talked about. And this is an issue that I'm really passionate about. And I feel it's a secret that needs to be broken. It needs to be a community responsibility to reach out to these families. And there is lots of help available in the community, and we need to spread that message. I have seen survivors who have been permanently disfigured, both physically and emotionally, women who have been so psychologically broken that some of them have actually given up on life and died. I've seen children whose lives could have turned out differently if only someone had reached out to them early and had been their lifeline. So Her World has been a champion of all these issues for as long as I remember. So receiving this award from you is a real honor. Thank you very much.